Yo, what's up, people? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excited to this Facebook Live. If you're on the replay, give me hashtag replay. So Franco, I've known about you for a while, dude. I've seen your stuff, but I got to meet you in person.
Yeah, which
Some
is
skin to
awesome.
skin contact at FHL. I've never said that before. Skin to skin contact. I'm never gonna say that again. That sounds weird. At Funnel Hacking Live. Sorry about that. At Funnel Hacking Live, and you were actually just sitting down. Like, what were you doing? You were like writing on on your notepad.
Oh
One of
yeah,
your genius ideas were coming down to your remarkable. I think.
yeah. It's remarkable. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
surprised you remember
yeah. Franco is the man. Someone said. So
that.
cool. So in this live, there's some cool stuff that we're gonna reveal. That Franco's never. I didn't even know you were gonna do this, dude. Like you said, I'm the first person that you're gonna show this to, or show people. Yeah.
Yeah, you gave me a great
Um,
night out on the town, bro, in Nashville, Tennessee, dude. So I got to repay, bro.
Okay. I like that. The law of reciprocity, guys. It
Hmm.
works. I always try to like connect people more. I feel like the more people I connect to people, the more it kind of comes back to me. It always works out that way. So,
100%.
but before we hop into that, we're gonna talk a lot about like kind of your strategies and your frameworks for attraction marketing, which I'm like, I didn't know I was doing that. Like that's what worked for a while.
Mhm.
So I'm curious to hear what you do and teach some people in this group or some of your people who are here some cool little tricks and also that little tool at the end. Um,
Sneak peek, man. Big reveal.
yeah, man. So you know, pretty. You don't have to go too long because I know people's life stories can get long.
Yeah.
Can you just really quickly tell people who you are and why you're awesome?
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. So yeah, my name is Franco Urbaez. I'm the founder of Dream Big Media. It was an idea 3 years ago when I was working at Uline, which was like as a warehouse lead, making $27 an hour. I hated the job. I called it a prison break, right? So I want you, for anybody stuck in the 9 to 5 grind right now, I want you to think of me like an old cellmate. Okay, like we were in prison together, bro, and I broke out and I'm coming back to help break you out. Okay, like that's what's happening. That's what I want you to think of me as, because I called it my prison break, right? And so, but I thought I was badass, you know what I mean? Like I thought like being able to already run businesses in the past and everything like that. I thought I'd be able to do this. So I bought Ty Lopez's SMMA course, and I was like, yo, with this course, my entire life's gonna change, right? And then I quit my job, and I had working there for 3 years, I had about $18,000 saved up in my 401k. And I started I did everything the course talks about, everything everybody tells you to do, right? Cold calling, door to door selling. I even tried paid traffic. Like, if I blew through $18,000 in 4 months, and I was broke. And then I started living on credit card debt with a wife and 2 kids and mortgage and car payments. Bro, it was crazy. Then without money, like I didn't have money, right? It was all credit, right? I was like, yo, I'm gonna get a coach, right? And then I got a coach, and it was Russell Brunson. It was like my first coach at
It's a good
2CCI.
coach.
Year one, right? Dude, 6 days later, bro, I built a funnel in 3 days. I fielded 10 sales calls in 3 days, and I landed 7 12K contracts. $84,000 in sales, which was more than my entire annual salary the previous year in 6 days, bro. Okay. Completely changed the game. And he taught me some of the concepts I use today, right? Which was attraction marketing, which was becoming an expert, right? Because I realized that when you chase your clients, which is what I was doing with cold calling and the door to door selling and like all that stuff, I was chasing clients. When you chase clients, you're a salesperson, right? But when they come to you, you're the expert. And as the expert, they expect you to charge a premium, which is why all of our clients pay us between $2,500 to $5,000 per month in our agency today. So that's how I got started with that. And once I had that like epiphany and stuff, I was like, yo, never again. Right. And so ever since then, I started honing my craft. And that's all I do today is attraction marketing and teaching others how to do the same.
I'm glad you. Also, that was Josh 40. He said, "What's up?" And
What's up, Josh? How's it
Franco's the
going, brother?
man. What's up, Benjamin? Says that's nuts.
What's up?
Dude, that's the same thing that's happened to me. I didn't like because I feel like if you really have to convince somebody, then they're not enough pain, and then
Mm-hmm.
also they end up those people that I worked hard to sell to, like how to like do a lot of following up, they end up becoming like annoying clients. You
Bro.
know, they're not
Yeah,
like dream clients. So I feel
100%.
just so people have context, what were you selling?
So I actually,
or are you still selling?
yeah, for the
Yeah.
webinar agency, I actually help coaches and course creators actually start up and like scale their courses or their coaching programs. So we build webinars for them. We do the paid traffic for them, email marketing for them, and so that's what our service was and is.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
What are I'm curious, what are some like big results you've gotten or some students have gotten?
Bro, yo, it blows my mind to this day. I'm humbled, bro. No joke. Okay. So this Two Comma Club plaque, right, was for one of my clients. Okay. So I don't ever pretend to say I use it in marketing, obviously. Whoa.
Sorry, you're good. I was trying to make it only you, not only me.
I use it in marketing, right? But it was for one of my clients. Okay. And so we got them from a group, a Facebook group. Facebook groups are so powerful to get our clients through. Okay. Facebook groups are, you know, unbelievable. Like that's where I get all of my clients from primarily, right? Is through Facebook groups. And so we connected in Facebook groups. I was super valuable to them, did some comments and everything like that. In fact, Daxie, I did one time I actually did one comment, took like a half hour to write that comment out, and I attached a little video testimonial to it because somebody said like, "What's your superpower?" Right? And mine was like, "Look, I did the whole entire stack slide in the comment. From that one comment, generated $14,500 per month in my agency. I was literally in the airport flying out. It was like 5 in the morning, and I posted it." And then I was flying out, and when I landed, I'm in. And I got on the call with all those people over a weekend, 14,500. I don't know what the math is on that, but that's like well over like $150,000 annual like raise that I gave myself just for a half hour, like spending a half hour on a Facebook comment. Okay. Anyway, that's how I got this client. And then we ended up working with them, building their funnel. They got the Two Comma Club Award a week before FHL 2 years ago now. Actually crossed $1 million, $1,082,000 in sales for one of my students. They actually, you know, he was working. I'm just gonna obviously showcase like one of the ones I'm the most proudest of is Bradley Akers, and Brad was working at a roofing company, and he just, you know, he was working at a roofing company, and again, he known the industry. I'm not gonna say that like the guy's a brilliant, he's like a savant, but like he knows the industry. Was working there for 13 years. Hops on a call with me, you know, and pays me $5,000, and then you know, a month and a half later, he goes from 0 clients to $17,000 a month. A month and a half later, $32,000 a month. Okay. Maybe like a month ago now, maybe 3 weeks ago now, he told us that he crossed $50,000 a month. And just last week, he told us he broke through $60,000 a month in his agency. And he called it on a Facebook Live. He said, by March, we're going to hit our first 6-figure month. Okay. He started with me in August. You know what I mean? Like, bro.
Okay,
So
okay. This is a lot of fire. I'm gonna come in with a fire extinguisher. I gotta I gotta cool you down a little bit, dude. That's amazing. By the way, that's a crazy story,
yeah,
dude.
dude.
So, all right, what are some of those things that you're teaching? I mean, we're gonna get into some of the. I'm
Yeah.
sure. Is all of it organic?
Yeah, all of it's organic, man. That's what I teach.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
like,
also, whoever's on live, give me hashtag live. We got 9 people here. I want to see who's here. Say what's up. We want to
yeah,
call
yeah.
you out. Say hi. Okay. So, what are like that? What's that framework? Some of the stuff like that you can start talking about that people could start doing.
Yeah. So, okay. So here's, I mean, the first thing you have to know, right, is like, and I'm just going to break it down. I'm just going to like unveil, right? So like one of the first things I teach is really understanding your ideal customer avatar, right? And everybody talks about that. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. It's knowing who you want to serve. Okay. And then you have to let everybody in your network know who it is that you serve and what you can do for them. Those two things. Okay. Who do you serve and what can you do for them? Okay. So I serve realtors and we do Facebook ads for realtors, right? Like we want to know that. Everyone has to know that, okay? And you have to repeat it over and over and over again. Call this a one sentence mic drop, right?
Because you want to be known for that thing too, right?
Because this is what happens, right? It's like when I think of Daxie, right? I think of podcasting. Okay? So you're known for podcasting, right? You make the switch whenever I'm out in the world and I think of podcasting, then I think of you. Does that make sense? Right?
Yeah, you become the
Like
guru
I
of the
look at
thing.
you
Yeah.
and I say, okay, cool. Daxie, you're on my mind. I think of podcasting, right? It's entirely different whenever you completely dominate the market where when someone thinks about podcasting, your name comes up, right? And that's the switch, okay? And so that's what we help you do is be positioned as the go-to expert in whatever niche or industry you jump into, okay? So that's the one thing. Now, once you know who it is that you're going to serve, then you're going to jump into like, where do they congregate? Okay, like where are they actually hanging out, right? And for us, it's so easy. Like it's Facebook groups. You see what I'm saying? Like there's a Facebook group for everything, 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 everything. You can always find somebody on a Facebook group. You literally cannot do that anywhere else. The way that it's grown over the past couple of years is crazy. So we jump into Facebook groups and we start providing value. Okay, and we start that like one of the things that Russell said that has always stuck with me is dig the well before you're thirsty. Right. So what does that mean? Before you have services or products or anything like that, like right now, based off of your level area of expertise, go and provide value to these people. Right, go and just provide value to them, comment on their stuff, jump on a Zoom call with them if they're willing to do it. Right, like literally just give them everything for free. Right, like I don't mean your services. Okay, I have a different perspective than Russell Brunson on that. I'm not saying work for them for free. I'm saying give them like a half hour of your time or even an hour of your time for free and dump on them. Okay, and literally just give them everything and make them like, holy crap, who is this person? Because when you do that and you just hop off, I give you an hour of my time and I blow your mind and I can see your eyes light up. I can see the brain oozing out of your ears. Then what happens, right? I'm saying like, bro, Daxi, was this valuable for you? And then you're like, yeah, this has been insanely valuable for me. Dude, you know what would be super valuable for me? Can you give me like a 15 or like 20-second like video testimonial about, just the conversation that we had, any big takeaways? And then you get a whole bunch of those, man. And now you have a virtual sales room, right? And so now you have testimonials of people who just think you're awesome, right? And you're not doing anything unethical. You're just saying, look, I spent my time with this person, and this person publicly is vouching for me, is endorsing me and saying that, holy crap, this guy knows his stuff. If and when I need those services, I'm going to this guy, right? And so you do this and you're providing value and stuff like that. You optimize your profile, your Facebook profile, they come to you, and guess what happens? Everything, like the money is made in the DMs. Okay, everything goes to Messenger. Okay, and when you're in Messenger, then you have to. Now this is a little bit tricky. Okay, this is a little tricky because it's different. Okay, it's different. It's not like you're just gonna, oh great, I did all these things that Franco said, and then I'm gonna get into Messenger, and then all of a sudden magically you're gonna get on a call with somebody. No, there's a Messenger framework that you have to follow. Okay, and it's like, and I call it like, I'm not going to go too deep into this because people have paid me thousands and thousands of dollars.
Secret sauce, yeah.
It's my secret sauce, man. Like, but it's an art. I'll say that it's an art to jump into Messenger and get them on a sales call. Okay, but when you do, you know what happens on the sales call if you do this properly? Bro, on a cold call or door-to-door selling, let's just say you go door-to-door selling and you go through 100 doors and finally you get one business owner that says, yes, come back on Tuesday at 4:00. Okay, we will talk then. All right, great. I spent 3 days going through all these people and I got one appointment. Okay, great. So now we go to our appointment. You know what happens? They think that you are desperate. Okay, you come across as desperate. Okay, you're like, yeah, and that's where free trials come from. And that's where like the whole like, oh my gosh, free trial. Don't even get me started on that. But the point is this, is that when you actually have an appointment with somebody that you've cold called or cold outreach in that way, okay, there's like a power struggle there. Okay, like who really, like, are you an order taker? Are you an expert? Like whatever, there's a power struggle there. Okay, whenever you do it the way that I teach, when you get on a sales call, bro, you're an expert already. They only got on the sales call with you because you're the expert, right? These people are saving up money to work with you. They'll say no to everybody else and they'll want to work with you because they want the best. And it makes the sales call so incredibly easy. So yeah, that's in a nutshell, man. That's
yeah. Just so I could recap for people here. And thanks for all the lives. We got a bunch of lives. I'll shout some people out. What's up, Jackson? What's up, Ingrid? What's up, Benjamin? What's up, Vincent? What's up, Vic? What's up, Nikos? DeMarcus? Hashtag Team Live. That's what's up. Thank Franco for being here and dropping some bombs. So the who and the what, like that's some stuff I always talk about. Like you want to be known for one thing. I actually have a lot of talents, guys. But you only know me for the podcasting thing. Just like Ingrid is like, I know Daxi because of podcasting.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't know me because of my gym photos, which I don't have actually, but because you want to be positioned as the expert. And I would say I'm curious to hear what you think about this. Um, my biggest clients, bro, I got from the DM, like my first clients,
Mm.
and I call them cheerleaders, people who will vouch for you, like you say, who will speak about you, post about you everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Um, and I find that like video and audio kind of helps in the initial interactions. I don't know if you use that in your
Oh,
framework.
100%. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
I actually, we're in the middle in our group in like a 30-day Facebook Live challenge. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you something that's going to happen like day 8. We're on like day 4. But one of the things that I talk about is that the human brain has been designed, like God designed your human brain to recognize faces and to remember voices, right? It's why when you're in a supermarket or you're like, somewhere and you see somebody, somebody, they're glancing at you too. Like, I don't know where I know you from, but like I know,
That's our superpower. Like there's only one of you. Like that's why we're all
yeah,
unique.
exactly, exactly. And so you want to make yourself memorable, right? And so one way to do that is exactly what you're saying, right? Is the audio clips. There's like the messages. It's like so much better than text, right? Sending a video or it goes video and then audio and then text, right? In terms of like potency of like what it does, the impact that it makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I mean, part of this too. I mean, I think the cat's out of the bag. Uh, part of your part of your process is you use technology, right, to
Yeah.
help you in this. Um, I don't know if it's too soon if you want to talk about it
No,
now. So
bro. I mean, like if you want to, man.
yeah. So
This
like,
gets me excited, bro. I can tell this all day
how
long.
long have you been using? So you've been using a software in the background to help you with finding these people in the groups and automating the outreach and all that. How long have you been using that?
You know what? Not very long. Okay.
Okay,
How long it's been in the works?
but it
Okay,
mimics what you do.
bro. I had to do this. Look, this is the process, right? Because what I do is a one man show. You could do it as a one man show. Like I could be making, $20,000 a month just by myself and live just an amazing lifestyle and like and that's it and just not worry about it and not try to grow. You know what I mean? Like I have this map on the wall, right? And like there's these little like pins right here that I'm supposed to like. I got students all over the world, bro. Like we're talking that says Dream Big Media World Domination. Okay, so we got big dreams here. Okay, so I didn't keep it a one man show. So what I ended up doing was like, look, I had to. We used Teamwork, which is a project management software, okay, or something similar to Trello, right? And we had boards, okay, and say, okay, cool, this is the pipeline, right? We did new friends, initial leads, sent links to the funnel, got on a strategy call, attended the strategy call, sold them into something, you know what I mean? Like, all of our different programs. And so what we had to do was jump into Messenger, grab the URL, put it into this software, and then every day go into Teamwork, go into the project management thing, and then literally drag them over and then write notes in there and all that stuff. And then that's what we had to do. That's one thing. Then we had to go into Facebook groups and look into people's personal profiles to see if they were a good fit for what I had to offer. And then click add friend. And then we would actually have to, whenever they accepted, we actually have to send out a welcome message and we would have to say, we would start the process of the messenger framework, right? It got so much to handle. I literally, bro, I had like 380 people in in this project management software that I did not even respond to yet. Okay. So I actually had to get Liz, who was my executive assistant. I said, oh my gosh, I'm paying her, X amount of dollars an hour. And I want her to jump into Messenger and follow these people and like do all the different things. And she then doesn't have enough time. Right. It
Yeah.
was insane. Okay. So like now, then we had to get like a salesperson to do strictly this because she was working on my other projects. And it was insane, bro. I would go into I would grab my laptop, go into a Starbucks on a Friday, like work from like 9 in the morning until like 11 o'clock at night just to get caught up in Messenger. Okay, it's insane. I actually had, and you know what we had to do? We had to have sticky notes on our desktop that said the Messenger framework, and I had to copy and paste, copy and paste. I was having the same conversation. It's the Messenger framework, same conversation, copy and paste, and all these different people even got so bad that I had to, oh my gosh, man, I'm so sorry. I'm just seeing this now. I was cleaning up my messenger. My bad, bro. Copy and paste just so I can restart that conversation
Yeah.
from like months back. So that was the problem that I had. And I said, there's got to be a way.
And plus, like, it's annoying when you're always at the be on Messenger because personal stuff happens there too. It's not just business. It could be
Yeah,
friends in your inbox.
exactly.
So, and it's hard to
Exactly.
like have that differentiation. And I would say one thing too, you get to the level where you start getting some success, you start having a business, right? Probably that 10, 20K a month. That starts to become like, even though it's important, like you don't want to be a messenger all day because then
Mm,
you can't build systems, you can't do the stuff.
no,
And also, like, I don't really want a VA in my personal Facebook account all the time.
bro. Yes,
That's another thing, man.
hundred
Like
percent
Steve Larson, our client, he got banned from Facebook like 2 or 3 times
for that.
because we were doing some login stuff and some of our VAs live in another country, and that's risky.
Exactly. It's super risky. It's super risky. So that's what we were doing. And then I said, there's got to be a better way. And I dug and I dug and I dug and I found the world's best developers to build out this software that we were talking about, right? That we're alluding to and getting everybody excited for, right? And what it does now is it takes that entire process and it completely turns it into a 15-minute thing per day. And it's sending out 50 targeted friend requests from Facebook groups. So what I had to do and spend a couple hours on, okay? And that's like 10 minutes, if that. I'm over exaggerating, okay? And then it sends out the automated welcome messages to them with their first name. So it's like, hey, Daxie, I noticed we're in a few groups together. What do you do? And it automatically sends that. So what happens now is I leave the office. I had a code name for her, Alpha Zero, right now, right? So I let it go, right? I'll just let everybody know it's called Pepper, right?
We're
Um,
already getting some hashtag peppers, dude.
oh, yeah, ready?
Some people are just they're waiting, dude.
Everybody knows it.
They're they're waiting. So yeah.
Yeah. So we, like we're already like, we're sending out the automated welcome messages. I'm letting Pepper run at night, and when I come in the morning, you know what happens? There's like 18 people that have responded to that first message that I sent out overnight. And I just jump in there and continue the conversations with these hot leads, the people who responded. That happens Monday and then Tuesday. And by Wednesday, we have 100 conversations going. That's 1 week, bro. And then 200 and then 300 and 400 in a month. Bro, you're getting to $50,000, $80,000 a month, $120,000 a month, $160,000 a month doing this, just running it. It's crazy, bro.
That's what I did. I did that manually at the start to get a lot of clients too, and people won't know. They'll still think it's real, and I think that's the power when people think it's a real person on the other end. That's when they're like, you remember when emails when they first started saying like, hey, like, hey Daxie, or hey, like your first name. In the beginning, people didn't know that was a script. They thought it was like handwritten. Like it's
Yeah.
like that effect, and you're like, oh my god, I have to respond because it's personally a personal message.
Yes.
That's powerful.
It's
Um,
the most powerful because email. Okay, fine. I mean, people check email in the morning. People check email at night. People check, email maybe at lunchtime, right? Bro, Messenger, it pops up on a bubble, like on your phone. Messenger just like you're sending out. So just imagine this: you're sitting in your like office or your home or your laptop or your Starbucks, and you send out 20 welcome messages. What does that mean? 20 people somewhere in the world just got a notification on their phone that says, hey, Franco just reached out to you, right? Like, check this, okay? And people get back to you right away because they click on that. Facebook lets whoever sent the message lets us know that it was read. And so now most people are feeling like, oh man, I read it. So like now I have to respond. You know what I mean? And so people respond right away. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
I see all my. So wait, so it does the friend request and then it does the message after they accept?
After they accept, because
Okay,
if it
that's
doesn't,
big.
then it'll go to filter spam or something like that, right?
That's so now you know it's going to their
Yeah,
inbox.
and it has internal limitations on it, right? Where Facebook won't ban you. It's like so human, you know what I mean? Like a human could do it faster, right? And get flagged. There's so many people that like have done it faster and said it doesn't look like you're using Facebook properly, and then they'll get like red flagged, right? Pepper won't do that ever because there's internal limitations. All you got to do is just let her run, and you're doing your thing, right?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
it.
if you guys like what you're hearing so far, give me a hashtag pepper. Give me a pepper down low, and we'll be revealing something here in a minute or
Yeah,
so.
do some
But
pepper emojis.
pepper, is there like the red one, like the hot
Yeah,
chili
like a
pepper?
little hot pepper. Yeah.
Yeah, people are, dude. I don't think people use that emoji a lot. They're gonna be like, "Where is that emoji?" They
Yeah.
can search emojis though. That's true.
Yeah.
Let me get some hot pepper emojis in here. Um, oh wait, I'm gonna search for it right now, dude. I'm gonna so people can copy and paste. Boom, chili pepper. Um, all right. So what? When do you think this? Do you feel like we're missing pieces of pepper as well? Because there was a lot what you showed me,
Yeah,
um,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
you can do as well, like targeting keywords and like other
Yeah.
pieces of it.
Yeah, yeah. So there is definitely a lot to it and stuff like that, right? And I don't know that I want to necessarily get too deep, but I'll give you the concept, okay?
Yeah, because
So
we're the link we'll send you will have a lot of information on the page as well. So
yes, 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 yes. Yeah, we have a very, very special link for everybody. It's on the other side of this thing, and we're going to reveal it here shortly. So stay tuned, okay? But what was I going to say? What were we talking about? Oh, yes, like
oh
the concept of it, okay?
yeah,
So
extra
look,
features.
if you have a service based business, okay, where you're an agency owner, okay, or you're a coach or a consultant, or you get your clients, you're a mortgage broker, or you're a realtor, or you are an accountant or a bookkeeper, or like anything at all, okay, a lawyer, whatever, right? You can think of that has a service based business like that. Well, where are your clients? Your clients are on Facebook. And in fact, your clients are addicted to Facebook. Okay. And so when you're pushing out your content and when you're doing all of those things that you should be doing, your Facebook stories and your posts, and you're optimizing your social media profile and all those different things, okay? And when you're pushing out that content, what happens is people are addicted to scrolling. Facebook already has that ingrained. It's like a lottery. You're pulling the slot machine over and over and over again, checking those notifications, scrolling down. What's interesting? What's new? People get their news off of that. People are at red lights when they're waiting in Starbucks on the line. They're on their phone checking Facebook. Okay, so if you're a service-based provider, you should be using your personal profile for business. Okay, I hate when people say, no, I got my family and friends on there. Like, okay, fine, if your family and friends, like you'd rather have your family and friends be the only people that see your stuff, or you want to have an extra $250,000 a year, you know what I mean? Like, it is up to you. But if you're not using it for business, you absolutely should be. And in fact, Mark Zuckerberg has already publicly announced that he is advocating for Facebook groups. I was in Times Square recently, and all over like Times Square it says, find your perfect Facebook group. I was going into the Lincoln Tunnel, and in the Lincoln Tunnel, it had their 4 different billboards. You got to imagine there's like 8 rows of traffic going in. Facebook group, Facebook group, Facebook group. There's a Facebook group for everything, and they showed 4 different Facebook billboards. You got to imagine how much that costs.
Did you see the Super Bowl ad?
No, I didn't even see the Super Bowl ad.
There was a Super Bowl ad for Facebook groups.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and that's not cheap.
Yo, no, it's not, right?
Yeah, like it was funny too. They had groups of like like the Porch Gang and like weird groups,
No, because you could
Yeah,
find any group that you want, right? And so we should be using the technology of today to earn our living, okay? To
yeah.
earn our keep, right? We absolutely should be. If you're not, you're losing out, okay? And but literally in my inner circle, we have people that are 18 years old and people up, probably like, 55 plus years old. You know what I mean? Like, because everybody is using technology to do that. So you go into a Facebook group and you're providing like whatever, Facebook group where your ideal customer avatar hangs out. Because guess what? When you jump into a Facebook group, there's a common ground. People jump into Facebook groups to find people like themselves. Okay. So now there's a pool of people that are allowing you, like not allowing you, but like there's a pool of people that are all of the same type of person. And if you are marketing to those people, well, then guess what? Right? One after the other, just going to pick them up, boom, 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 checking their profile, all these different things, sending my friend requests, giving them value, commenting on their stuff, jumping into Messenger and then starting those conversations naturally. Bing to their phone. Okay. So it's unbelievable. It's
It's an
absolutely,
audit. So what you have is literally an automated, like it's a duplicate of you. It's an automated salesperson. Like it's
yeah. You know
insane.
where the name Pepper came from?
I think he told me Iron Man.
Yes, 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 yes. So the reason I thought of that, right, is like because I had my executive assistant in my messenger trying to do this, and there was no time. Okay, there's no time. Okay, because like we're a human being, you're gonna be like paying like all this money for a human being to go in and just manage messenger because you can't get to it, and then they're not you, so they can't give the appropriate responses that you do naturally, right? And so it's hard to train that. So what Pepper, the reason I got that is like, okay, who is like the best executive assistant in the world? Well, Pepper Potts, right? Tony Starks. What does that make you, right? Like that makes you Iron Man, right? And
Yeah.
so, like, now you're Iron
I
Man
should just
using
change my
all this
profile photo.
technology.
Be Iron
Yeah,
Man.
exactly. So you're Iron Man using all this technology, and then Pepper is there serving you and helping you actually, accomplish your goals. You know what I mean? Just on autopilot, just boom, 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 doing it without any human error, without any user error, without getting banned, without getting like, it's insane. We're the first to market, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
there's
All
nothing
right.
out there
So
out there.
if you guys want to see this, give me I don't know. What do you want them to say? Like uh,
Let's say 30K. Okay, why do we say
30K. Give me a 30K below. I'm
yeah
gonna wait till you
30K? Why
pop
do we
in.
say
There's a little
30K?
bit of delay.
Because
While we're
that's
waiting too, I know for sure. I don't know if you know this. Someone told me about this, and from testing, I thought it was true. When Facebook sees that you message someone, they think you're more likely to be friends. So when you post on your feed and you post it, like they're more likely to see it,
you're more likely to see the content.
which is just like
Absolutely.
even better. That's another amplifier that's organic.
Yeah.
So we're getting
Yeah.
some 30Ks. Some people want 30K here.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Um,
Let's do it. So, did we get any pepper emojis?
yes, we got a few, we got me, and then
All right.
Jonathan Garcia gave
All
us a
right.
pepper
Cool. Cool.
emoji.
Cool. Does anybody have any questions? You want to ask for questions? Anybody have any
Yeah.
questions?
Any questions? Anybody have about how this works?
Because I feel
I
like,
mean, actually, I have a question.
yeah.
Um, so obviously, you don't want you to get your account kind of in trouble from doing this stuff. Like, what are the limits you kind of do, and automation of Messenger and adding people and sending them requests and all that?
So we've tested a lot what bands that we created accounts. We went into people's accounts and we went to like and tested like our developers did and all these different things to test what were the limitations of it. Okay, because whatever the limitations for Facebook flagging you was, we wanted to be well below them. We want to fly so beneath the radar that Facebook never even like thinks like,
Questions it.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that doesn't even like it doesn't even come up. You know what I mean? Like if Facebook flags Pepper, they have to completely change their messenger, like the way people communicate. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have to limit something so stupid that people will just stop using Messenger altogether. Okay, that's how fail-safe proof we've
You're just
created.
doing what a normal person would do.
We're doing what a normal person would do. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So essentially, we do 50 friend requests max every single day. Okay, we can
Which is
set
about what I was doing actually when I first
yeah,
started.
and we tested it, and Facebook was allowing us to do 100 a
Yeah.
day,
That's
right? And so we went boom, half, just 50. Okay, and then welcome messages. Not only do we have a welcome message where we have an internal timer, we're sending out 20 welcome messages a day. Okay, so 20 welcome messages a day, and we have between the welcome messages a 2-minute automatic pepper pause. Do not do anything after 2 minutes. Okay, and then after the 2 minutes, there's a randomized timer between 3 minutes and 7 minutes on when she can send out the next message. Does that make sense?
from when they respond or see it,
Nope.
or
When she sends out a message, boom, she can't do anything for 2 minutes. And then in 2 minutes, she restarts and she says, okay, cool. That was the last message I sent out. The next message I'm allowed to do. And then she's
oh,
in
to
her,
another person, not to the same
yeah,
person.
to another
Okay.
person. Yeah, the next message she sends out to another person, internal clock, is a randomized timer between 3 and 7 minutes. It might be 4 minutes and 16 seconds sending out to this person. 2-minute pause. Next person is going to be 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Send out to this person. 2-minute pause. Next person is going to be 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Right, sending out to this person. So randomized timer. So it's pretty sweet like
Yeah.
that.
What's sweet too, which I'm sure when people go to the website and they see the video, is that it's also a CRM, and you can tag
Oh,
people,
bro.
and you can have all these like, all right, this person's in this phase, this person's in this phase, so you can manually go back and see people who are stuck in certain phases,
Yes.
which is insane.
Unbelievable. Remember what I was doing? I was in the project management software. We had a board view, and I had the 384 people. I couldn't even manage this thing, right? And so what we ended up doing was we took that whole process and we put it into Messenger itself. And we turned Messenger into the best CRM in the planet. Now, don't get me wrong. That part, there's other people who have done
Yeah.
it. Okay, I don't even care. What is it? Messenger funnels and Chat Silo. Those are the two that I can think of. I don't know, and I don't even care. My Messenger Pro, I tried them. I was happy. This is what I wanted. I tried them. I paid for it. I paid a lot of money for it. and then I go to use it, and it's glitchy, and it's
Yes.
just full of bugs. I
Dude, I
can't
was
use it.
mad because I'd like one of them deleted on me, and I had literally like 200 contacts like tagged, and then also
Unbelievable. I got so pissed off, bro. And you know what? At Chat Silo, especially, you know what we had to do? Every single day, we jump in and then we tag all these people. And then I click on the little icon, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, all of them would get untagged again. I just spent 2 hours just going through my messenger, tagging all these people. And then I click on that thing and they're all gone. And I X out of the browser, everything's good. I click on that, everything's good. I X out of the browser and I open back up again the next day, all of them gone. And we had to uninstall and reinstall Chat Silo a billion times. Like it's insane, right? I was like, I can't use this stuff. Okay.
yeah,
And Chat Silo was the best one that I could find. I cannot use this stuff. Okay.
yeah.
So I said, like, I'm going to build one. How much is it going to cost me to build one? And I built it, and it's completely bug free. Most software launches, you know what happens? They launch and there's bugs everywhere, right? And they leave a sour taste in the mouths of those who use it and trust them, right? And actually pay money for it. Okay. So for me, I was like, look, when I launch Pepper, we will have so unbelievably tested every single variable. You should, Daxi, my standards of excellence are astronomical.
I
Okay.
saw it. Yeah,
So so we like are gonna test that thing, and there is no bugs, okay? And then I'm releasing it to my inner circle members, and my inner circle members, 54 people are gonna go in and I'm teaching them this stuff. And 54 people around the world are gonna go in and use this in the same manner that I'm using it and tell me what's wrong if there's anything wrong. Okay. The reason I've held out so long in actually like launching this thing is because I know that if I launch incorrectly, that I'm going to be flooded with support tickets, and I don't want that. I don't got time for that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make sure that the thing is perfect and flawless when we launch. Okay. And guess what? We are 99% there. That's it, dude. It's really,
yes,
really, really close.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you to be able to share this with people, and then
Yes.
when it comes out, I don't know what timeline you have for it, but whatever. I'm gonna be. I hope I'm the first buyer, dude. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be the first one to use it.
Thank
I
you.
love first movers advantage. Um, and what's crazy is like this is what almost like all the gurus teach, like this method. Like Tanner Childister talks about Messenger, who made it to 10 million a year, and one of my mentors Cruzy and Josh Forty, all these people, like this is what they taught me. Like
Yeah.
they taught me this same method: add 100 people a day in your niche, message them, and then get it, then close them on whatever deal you have, or get them in your Facebook group, or whatever your value is, your proposition.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is like the best working strategy for any business model I see. So, yeah, what do you got to share here, bro?
Yeah. Is first of all, a question: is Josh
Yeah,
40 still on here? Is he still on here or no?
I don't know. He's a busy guy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we got some peppers on here, but I don't know
Okay.
where
The reason I asked was because, like, yes, man, I want to, and this is why I say this is because the affiliate structure on this thing, okay, is such that, like, Daxi, you are the very first premiere and public reveal of Pepper, okay,
Yeah,
and
and I don't
so
even know if I'm affiliate. I'm just promoting it. I just like it. So
yeah.
this is
So
just I'm just giving people value. Is all I care about.
what I'm saying is that you are gonna get, like, everybody's gonna get, not everybody should say that, but like my Dream 100 and you're on my Dream 100, right? Is gonna get 50% commission, right? But also the first 100%, or I'm sorry, 100%, the first 100 people that actually sign on and join the wait list and sign on for Pepper when she launches, the first 100 people are going to, for the entire lifetime that they're a customer, are going to get 50% off of the annual subscription, and they're going to get 50% commission if they're an affiliate. So I put tens of thousands of dollars into this thing. I'm not going to make one more penny than you do, or anybody who jumps on, the first 100 people who jumped on. I will not make one more penny than you do when you promote this product. Okay. Literally, I want to make
So
this
that's
thing
pretty
work.
much anyone who's here because you haven't released to anybody. So if you're here and you sign up for the wait list, you're
Yes.
on.
Yes. And on the next page after that, they have a chance to automatically lock in their spot by becoming a super affiliate right then and there. Okay. You ready to release it?
Let's go, dude. Wait,
Let's
wait, wait, wait.
go.
We need some hype. Whoa, wait. We need some we need some peppers in the chat.
Let's
We
go
need
some
some peppers in
peppers,
the chat.
baby. First of all, do
Let's
people even want it? Does
I
this?
think people want it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
you
looking
got some.
at
I've seen some peppers here, dude. They've been they're ready for the heat, bro.
just say, tell everybody, say like I want it if they
Yeah,
want.
say I want it.
Yeah,
We're
say I
gonna be
want.
there's gonna be a delay here, but
Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit
yeah,
delayed,
because I
but
mean it's on your screen. You can erase it if you want, right? You don't have to show it.
yeah, we don't have to do it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
we don't
I
have
mean
to.
we can just wait till it's out. I mean,
Right? If they
but no, we
want
don't.
it, I mean, if they want it, then I'm happy to share it. You know what I mean? But we gotta.
All right, the oh wait, um, Demarcus Milner said, "Calling it now, Pepper will change the attraction marketing game before we know it." And that's what it's about, dude. Attraction marketing, where you're just to go full circle.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to be getting on sales calls or selling people where you are not in a position of authority.
Yeah.
So, oh, dude, we're getting peppers, bro. We're getting hot peppers, bro.
Yeah.
We got, dude, we're getting a lot of peppers, dude. People,
I want it. I want it. Beautiful.
yeah. Let's see it. I want it.
Okay.
Give me pepper.
I
Okay.
love it.
I think we've tortured them enough.
Okay, guys. All right, here we go. Now this is where you're gonna go to. You guys are the very first people to ever come to this site. Okay. This is the wait list for
Wait,
Pepper.
let me opt in first, bro. I want to be the first opt in. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right, here we go, guys. I want you to go to www.pepperforfb.com. Pepperforfacebook.com. www.pepperforfb, the number 4, fb.com. That's where you're gonna get it. Hey Dax, are you gonna be like releasing this on your podcast?
Yes. Is that bad?
No, that's fantastic. I want you to.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know if you're.
Yeah. So if you're on the podcast, stop driving and go to. I don't want people to like crash. You know.
Yeah. Stop driving, pull over, and go to pepper4fb.com because first 100 people are going to become 50% affiliates. Okay, 50% commission to launch this thing, and you could be one of the first few. Like you can literally make a living off of this. Just marketing this product because you know what's going to happen. Actually, I'm so impressed with this. I'm so happy with it. We're actually going to have Pepper preloaded. Oh, I wouldn't even talk about this. The canned responses, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro, remember I was telling you I had sticky notes on my desktop and I had to copy and paste and copy and paste and copy and paste. Pepper now on the Messenger platform, you click a button, it opens up templates. You open up template, and then it has all these individual canned responses, whatever you want. Canned responses, you click send. It doesn't automatically send it to them. It goes into the field where you would normally type in so that you can edit it if you want to, and then send it from there. And you just clicking the same boom, 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 boom. I've sold, I don't know how much money over this past like couple of weeks. I don't know how much, tens of thousands we've made over this past week just using the canned responses. And
that alone, just that sequence is like standalone is like crazy.
The Messenger framework is crazy. Yeah. The Messenger framework isn't going to be in there. I can't give that away. That's the secret sauce and stuff like that, right? Maybe it's enough. So maybe you join 30K agency, or maybe you join Inner Circle for that.
Yeah.
But, however, it is going to come. That's what I'm excited about. It is going to come preloaded with how any affiliate marketer can go ahead into Messenger and start selling Pepper. So the canned response is the Messenger framework to sell Pepper. If you are 50%, affiliate commission, like it's just so easy for you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell this is fresh. Your video has the same shirt on. So
yeah, no, I did it. Yeah,
this is a fresh deal. This is a fresh deal. It is hot off the press, guys.
Hot off the press. Yeah, it's funny, dude. You know what's funny is that we had this interview today, and I knew I was going to be releasing Pepper, and I was like, yo, we have a 30-day Facebook Live challenge going on in my group, and it's going crazy, and everybody, it's like so much hype, and I got so many things going on, and we delayed this interview from Tuesday, right, after you saw what Pepper was all about. We're like, we got to push this thing back, right?
Partly because of construction too, but
partly because of construction too, yeah. But then also, it gave me time to build this this funnel, and I didn't have time, so I had a Q&A live call with my Inner Circle members today, and I sent them a message that said, who wants to see me build a live funnel? And we had 20 people on there, and I was literally coaching them and teaching them how to build a funnel, 4-page funnel. We did it in 2 hours, and then on top of that, I also asked for the permission first, but I also said, look, I got to finish my program, CF Jedi Master, ClickFunnels Jedi Master, And one of the last things I have to do is build a funnel from scratch, start to finish. And so I paused the recording and I said, "Hey, what's up, CFJ Master guys? You are, jumping into my inner circle call. Inner circle, say hi," and everybody goes crazy and stuff like that. And I did kill three birds with one stone. Built the funnel, coach my inner circle members, and completed a video for my CF Jedi Master course. So I was pretty proud of that.
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I have a master class going on tomorrow. There's a lot happening, but this is like super exciting.
Yeah, man. I'm stoked.
I'm excited to see what you create. And as you know, dude, I'll connect you with a lot of people to help this blow up as well.
I love it, dude. I love it, bro.
Yeah, dude. So if anyone has any questions, also by the way, about how it operates, curious to see like if there's any questions in specific, because obviously like I'm sure you make this for people and for them to use it. And what's your timeline that you have?
Yeah, great question. Great question. So for me, again, like I said, my standards of excellence are astronomical, and I really don't want to be flooded with support tickets. Right now, they are two separate extensions. The development teams are all over the world, right? We have a development team in India, Argentina, and they're merging together these individual Chrome extensions because I believe that speed or money follows speed, right? So I said, look, I'm not going to give one team all of the project of building this monstrosity. So I said, I'm going to break it up, find the best developers in the world, okay? And then once we did that, all those bugs are completely, fixed on their end. Now we're integrating them into one Chrome extension and designing the user interface. So all of that's done. All the bugs are out of it. All we got to do is make sure that the user experience is amazing. And that's where we're at. We're at 99% there, essentially.
Yeah, I already know, like, once it's up and running, dude, the results you're going to get from this, dude, and the testimonials are going to be insane.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Insane, dude.
Yeah. You got to believe it.
For some people, the right conversation is worth a lot. For one person, like the right conversation could be worth 100,000. Like you said, that 2 Comma Club, that was just the right conversation.
Yes, yes,
Or,
dude,
yeah.
yes. And then starting those conversations on autopilot, bro. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have let me ask you, like in your messenger conversations and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe it doesn't, but I would imagine that the first initial conversation that you have with them is more or less like the first initial sentence that you send them is more or less the same. I would imagine.
Yeah, it's always like, dude, it's copy and paste. Only thing that changes their name.
Yes, right. And this automatically sends that out with their name.
Yeah. Can you make it so it has a different message for people who send you a friend request?
So for, I don't know, we don't have that feature right now, but for friend requests, I don't accept friend requests. Okay. The reason why is because when you accept their friend request, follower count goes down, right? So yeah, that's what happens. So I don't accept friend requests, but feel free to send me a friend request, guys. but the follower count does go down. Plus, you want to save up your friend's space for messages you're sending out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So because Facebook gives you 5,000 friends, that's it, right? And you can get to 5,000 really quickly with this, and then unfriend people, and then start doing the process again.
So I didn't know that if you accept a friend request, because what I've seen, like if I send someone a friend request, I follow them still.
You follow them, right? But when you accept them, like you're still like a follower. But when they accept you, okay, then you are sort of like a follower, but friends take priority. So you're not counted as a follower. Does that make sense? Because I have 750 people or 780 people following me right now, right, on Facebook, but I have 3,000 friends.
Is that because you didn't accept a friend request?
No, bro, you can test it, dude. You can test it. Or like it's because I don't know why it is, whatever, but we've tested it. You know what I mean? Like I could literally go through like 200 friend requests, accept them all, and I'll go from like 780 to like 580. Yeah, bro.
That's okay. And that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
do they still engage, you think?
No, yeah, because they're friends. They're friends. You know what I mean? They're still friends. They're still seeing my content, right? But
when they're not friends.
When they send a friend request, they still follow me. You know what I mean? But when I accept them, they're no longer just a follower. They're a friend.
Can they still engage in your stuff if they're following you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe there's like privacy settings on Facebook that like limits like who can but I have all my stuff public. I
Do
have
you
all.
decline them or you just leave them?
No, I just leave them.
Okay,
Yeah, I just leave them.
gotcha. That's what
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
been doing.
yeah.
Cool. I have some questions here as well.
Yeah.
Just some rapid fire, just more curiosity based questions.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Uno segundo. I had another messenger question. I forget what it is now. Um,
Are you saying
Pause
that
fire.
people are commenting questions, or are you saying that you have questions?
I have some questions. No one. I don't have. If people have questions, let me know. I don't see any. Maybe
Okay.
everybody went to Pepper.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. That was the thing. Was I already left? They're like watching the video.
yeah. Well, did you say timeline?
Oh yeah. So the timeline on that is I can't. I don't want to say. What I'll tell you
Yeah,
is
you
that
can't. Yeah, it's in
I
beta, I
could.
think,
'Cause
right?
I don't want to set expectations at all and stuff like that. But all I can say is where we are in the process. In the process, we're literally at the 5 yard line. Okay,
Yeah,
and before
I've
it's
seen it working. And then on the page, if you go to Pepper
yeah,
for
you can see
Facebook,
if you go on the page, you can see exactly where we are right now. It's just taking those Chrome extensions, and I should have. I don't want to say it, you know what I mean? But like we're talking, yeah, I don't want to say it. I don't.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's very, very.
Do you have the other domain like for like the word
What do you mean?
FOR?
No, I don't actually.
You
Or
should just in case
FOUR.
someone misspells it, or
Yeah,
um,
I absolutely should. I'm gonna
and
grab
maybe
that.
just like the Facebook version as well, like Facebook instead of FB.
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just think about like people misspelling. Like I know that like with numbers and stuff,
Yeah.
people will
That's a good
misspell
point.
it.
That's a good point. I'll definitely pick those up. Don't pick them up, Daxi. You're gonna
Oh shit, we
like.
weren't supposed to say that on live. Damn it.
Right.
You have good followers though. I have a good group. No one's dirty here.
Good.
Cool. All right, dude. You ready for some rapid fire, bro?
Yeah. Let's do it, man.
Okay. These are meant to be answered quick, or not quick, but All right. So, what's your spirit animal?
My spirit animal, cheetah, bro.
Cheetah. Let's. Oh, you got the cheetah shirt too, bro. I
Yeah,
like that.
I didn't even
That.
realize that, bro. Cheetah.
Yeah, you have a cheetah shirt, man. I mean, it's a white cheetah. I don't think there's a white cheetah out there, but. Um, who's your biggest mentor, and what's the number one thing he taught you? I think I know now, but.
Well, yeah, it was Russell Brunson, and it was definitely like becoming an expert, like and having everybody see you as an expert changes everything. Your entire perception. It makes the whole process a whole lot easier.
Gotcha. We're gonna pause rapid fire real quick. We got a question, so we'll get back. Um, Demarcus says, "Can Pepper remove friends that don't interact with your content?"
So right now she does not, okay, but that is something that we are integrating. So we are definitely doing that. That's going to be a feature rollout for sure.
Yeah. Have you heard of Friend Filter Pro or from free?
Um, yeah, I use Social Blade, so it does
Okay.
that for us.
Really, Social Blade can like remove people.
Yeah, well, there's two different types of Social Blade. The one is a Chrome extension. The other is like I guess like some sort of like weird. I don't know, like so I don't know what it is. To be honest with
Yeah,
you.
because my buddy made the friend filter one that I use sometimes to like remove people.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
when
neat.
I'm
It's a
connected to.
super simple thing to do, but yeah, Pepper
Yeah.
will really do that.
Cool. Cool. All right. Back to the rapid fire.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good one. What is something you used to believe 3 to 5 years ago that you no longer believe today?
3 to 5 years ago that I no longer believe today. That you don't
Because I
need
feel
a
like we're all different. Like three to
that
five
you
years
don't
ago,
need a
like way.
coach. That
That
you
you
don't need
what?
that you don't need a coach. That
What
like
kind of coach?
I did that by myself. I thought that I could figure it out. I thought that I was badass enough. I thought that I can like I'm resourceful enough to learn and to figure things out on my own. When you invest in a coach or a mentor, bro, you are literally buying somebody else's life. You just gained 2 lives, right? You literally are buying their life and their experiences, their mistakes, their failures, their successes, so you can learn from them, so you don't have to do it yourself.
Yeah.
The teacher, here's the thing, is that the teacher is always life. Okay, if life teaches you a lesson, it's a very painful one most often. Okay, it costs time, energy, money, headaches, anxiety, stress, overwhelm. That's when life teaches you a lesson. She's the strictest teacher out there. Okay, she doesn't care. There's painful, hurtful consequences for a lesson that you have to learn. When you learn from a coach or a mentor, well, guess what? They're just persuading, they're convincing you of something. You're just trusting them that you don't have to go through the same life experiences, but they had to. So the end teacher is always life. So you can either learn the lesson quick and easy and painless, or you can learn the lesson yourself through a lot of time, effort, and stress and headaches and anxiety and overwhelm and a lot of pain. You know what I mean? getting a coach is where it's at, bro. I hire coaches like nobody
Yeah,
else, dude.
same. You leverage their past decisions or
Oh my god.
experience. You know,
Oh
like I
my,
saw there was an interview with a guy with a CEO, a big CEO, and he was like, "How do you become a good CEO?" He's like, "By making good decisions." How do you make good decisions? By making a lot of bad decisions. You know, but
yes.
you don't. Sometimes you don't have to make those. You could talk to people who've made them already.
Yes,
Um,
exactly.
and I think mentors definitely help too if you could speak to them. You know, you can have Gary Vee as a mentor, but if you're not personally talking to him and like bouncing ideas off, I feel like it's less effective.
100%, yes.
Cool, cool. So, what's something interesting about you that most people don't know?
Um, when I was 17 years old, I was fourth in the world in Greco-Roman wrestling, in an event
I
that
didn't
we
know
went
that.
to. It's called the Down Under World Tour. And we trained in Hawaii, and then we went to Australia, and our team won, but individually, we I got fourth, and it was like, I think, who was it freaking that got first? I think it was Japan. I know Michigan. Oh, actually, no, it was Michigan, and then it was Japan, and then it was I think New Zealand, and then it was me, and so on and so forth. But you don't stand on the podium for fourth, unfortunately.
Yeah. Would you wrestle Russell Brunson?
Would I wrestle Russell Brunson? I would love to. I would absolutely
Do
love
you
to.
think you would beat him?
No way. Not at
Really?
all.
Is it just been too long, or he's
Yeah, it's
bigger?
unbelievable. Yeah. No, when I say fourth in the world, I want to just do a disclaimer because this could go wild out of like. So when I say fourth in the world, the Down Under World Tour happens every year, and then they invite people in different schools and different, all these different things for a specific weight class. And then if you can raise the money to go on this trip, you can go. Right. And so all these people, I'm sure there are people that were better than me and stuff like that, that just couldn't make the trip. And I made the trip. And so we went there. And at the tournament, which is the world tournament, at the tournament, I placed fourth. So,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
Latasha says hi. Latasha Mitchell.
Hey, Latasha, what's up? How are you?
Cool,
Hey,
cool, cool.
Latasha, go to
Ooh,
pepper4fb.com. You missed the live.
exclusive deal.
Go to pepper4, number 4, fb.com. You're going to want to do
If you
that.
watch the video, Latasha, it's gonna blow your mind. By the
Yeah.
way, so um, the video on the website that is,
Yeah.
or this one, whichever one you watch.
Yeah.
What's your number one book of all time?
Okay. So I'm going to have to give it up to the Bible. I read it every single day. Right. So, but I know that's going to be like the answer, but the Bible has changed my life in so many different ways and stuff like that. And I can talk about it for hours and hours and hours. Second best, I would say, probably is going to be, I would have said Rich Dad Poor Dad, but it's actually going to be The Richest Man in Babylon. I've listened to that
That's a
book.
great, yeah.
I've listened to that book like maybe 5 or 6 times. You know what I mean? So it's a game changer. It's
Both of
absolutely,
those books,
yeah.
Bishop Poor and that.
Rich Dad Poor Dad got me to entrepreneurship, but Richest Man in Babylon got me into like, got me wealthy. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
awesome. What can most people who work with you say is most unique about you?
Um, I would say that everyone thinks that, and I guess it's my personality, but love, bro. Like I actually like love my clients to death, and I love everybody, and I always say that, and I inspire people, and
Yeah, I've never heard you say anything hateful or yeah.
yeah, I
When
just
people
love.
when people act like that, it's a sign that I don't want to be friends with them. You know, I could smell that. Like on there's different characters on Facebook. You know, you run Pepper, you'll run into different people on Facebook, and you start to realize. I'm sure you see. You know, I realized too. One of the things that's helped me is everything I do. I try to think about my reputation,
Oh
and
yeah,
I feel like you can build your reputation good, but like if you do something bad, it could take you down like 10, 20 steps.
a
You
hundred
know,
percent.
so
Yeah,
I'm always conscious of what I say like in public. You know,
but even in private too, bro. Even in
private
my
too. Yeah, 100%.
people just screenshot, dude, and then it goes into a group that where you're well known, and boom, done.
If I ever do say something where it's like just like my internal thoughts, but I don't like want it in the public, it's usually in person.
Yeah, exactly,
So,
exactly.
um, cool. And what are you currently obsessed with? I'm sure it's Pepper, right?
It is Pepper, but it's right now currently I would say this
It could be anything.
Yeah, currently I would say this 30-day Facebook Live challenge that's happening in my group right now. It's been taking up a lot of my time just seeing like the movement that we're creating and all these big dreamers that are actually getting out of their comfort zones, and I'm teaching them how to utilize Facebook Lives and attraction marketing to like blow up their businesses and stuff like that. So yeah.
Yeah. Cool, bro. So we can wrap up here, dude. Dude, this is one of my favorite Facebook lives in a long time. You kind of blew
Great.
my mind, from our first interaction to now, dude. So appreciate you hopping on, sharing some value, putting your blood, sweat, and tears into this awesome product. There's not many that kind of pop around that I see where I'm like, I need that.
Yeah.
And this is something where it's been a pain in my business where I'm like, I know I need to do it, but then I can't hire someone because I don't want them in my Facebook, and then like I just don't do it because I'm in a dance, and
Yeah.
then so this is perfect, man. So I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate this. Thank you for opening up your group and your podcast and stuff like that, having me
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
It's an honor.
Put up the sign again, so most people
Yeah,
can,
yeah, yeah.
if you haven't gone yet.
And for podcast people, www.pepper, the number 4, so Pepper 4 FB. F as in Facebook and B as in book.
Cool.
Pepper4fb.com.
Cool. Go to pepper4fb.com. Sign up. I already signed up. And we'll see you guys. Appreciate you. If you got some value, give me #value, #pepper emojis. And we'll see you next time. You can stay on, dude. I'm just end broadcast.
Yeah. See ya.